Good afternoon, class. Today, I'm here to speak about my current position with the City of Pasadena Water and Power. I am here to inform you all of my due diligence as a customer service representative for Pasadena Water and Power. So without further ado, let's begin. I have spoken with many people who believe water and power should be free. I understand the thought of water being everywhere, therefore we shouldn't have to pay for it. On the contrary to what people believe, water is actually not easy to obtain. So many jobs rely on providing it to customers. I will explain the process of how my job is done, as well as some background knowledge on the jobs that ensure customers have the most essential part of life, water. Pasadena Water and Power is a municipal service that the City of Pasadena provides to all of its residents. Much like LADWP and Edison, we provide water and power for all the residents but for the City of Pasadena. I have been a CSR for the City of Pasadena for almost 1 year now. I have worked for Pasadena Water and Power for 1 year. However, I have studied water and power for Pasadena Water and Power for 1 year. However, I have studied water treatment and water distribution for almost 3 years now. I have worked for Pasadena Water and Power for 1 year now. I have studied water distribution and water treatment for almost 3 years now, with the goal of once becoming a water treatment and water distribution operator. First, I will discuss the background on the distribution process. Secondly, I will discuss how the City of Pasadena starts services for its customers and what my process plays. Second, I will explain how the City of Pasadena starts services for customers and what part my current position plays in this process. Lastly, I will explain the services that the city has to accommodate those who have the utility. As mentioned earlier, I'll be discussing the distribution process and how the water gets to the service line. First, the water distribution process starts in the reservoir where the water is collected and stored. From the reservoir, it moves to the treatment process where the water is treated. Treatment types vary depending on the source of water. For example, underground water gets treated differently than surface water. The final step is the distribution process, where the water is ready for supply. Water distribution depends on the type of distribution system the city runs on and how the city gets its water. EPA.gov states, public water systems depend on distribution systems to provide an uninterrupted supply of pressurized, safe drinking water to all customers. EPA.gov. One of my many jobs as a customer service representative is to create customer accounts. Customer accounts are what a customer needs to have services, just like any other account, a phone account, a business account, a bank account. The customer starts by completing an application, whether it's in person, over the phone, or online. Once the application is submitted, the next step is for the CSR to verify the information. Part of the new FACT Act that was issued out in 2003, all customers have to pass a valid ID check before starting services. Once the account is ready to be created, all information is only available to the customer and/or persons with the last four of the social for the customer's account. The customer can track the water and electric usage, pay bills online, request new reads, all kind of things on the website. More information about the FACT Act. The FACT Act was passed in 2003. It's known as the Fair and Accurate Credit Transactions Act. You can find more information on ftc.gov. ftc.gov states that the act also adds provisions designed to prevent and mitigate identity theft, including a section that enables customers to place fraud alerts on their credit files, as well as enhancements to their Fair Credit Reporting Act. The City of Pasadena has many services for its utility customers. Some of these services are for many low-income families. Also, the city offers rebates for certain appliances that help save energy. Many customers take advantage of these rebates and these low-income services. PWPweb.com has access to many great things such as fraud alerts, frequently asked questions, billing information, and third-party reports on how to save energy and water. Although the City of Pasadena tries its best to be helpful and convenient for customers, there is still more accomplishments underway. The city has yet to adopt e-billing. Many customers request it, however, they have not yet gotten it. Also, the city is steering away from smart meters. There are very few smart meters left. A smart meter is a meter that can be turned on from an office. No one has to go out and physically turn it on or off. However, because of the troubles that they have caused for many residents, they're slowly dying out, slowly but surely. So many customers want them back because it's more convenient for them. They don't have to be home. They don't have to wait to be reconnected. They can just hit a switch and their lights are back on. However, because of the lack of smart meters in the city, that's becoming less and less the case. Pasadena Water and Power is a municipal service that is specifically for the residents of Pasadena. Today, I have informed you all of what it takes to get water to the residents, as well as a peek inside of what it is I do to start a customer at a location. Lastly, I have explained a variety of programs and rebates for the City of Pasadena and how they offer it for the residents. So, again, when people express to me water should be free, I tell them it is. Clean water is what costs. In conclusion, many are involved in the process of providing clean water and power to residents. As a CSR, my role is to ensure that I can accurately start and stop services for a customer upon request. It is also my job duties to make sure that I am knowledgeable of all programs and helpful information that a customer wants to know. My job is important because if I do not start someone correctly, my teammates as well as the customer pays the price.